I can only speak from a position of strength when I tell you that it is when you decide to take massive action. It's when you decide to do something totally different. It's when you take the opinions of others out of the mix, and you start focusing on what God has designed you to do. What is your purpose in this life? If you haven't figured it out, I am charging you with the responsibility to reserve some time to start digging, searching, trying to find, and it will be revealed to you, but you just have to get started. I felt led to do live this morning because I woke up in a bit of disbelief that everything that I said I was going to do is coming to fruition, has come to fruition. Like everything that I wrote down, everything that I planned out, everything that I thought about. I mean, there's some things that I just simply thought about that are happening in my realm, and it's not by coincidence. And so because I see firsthand of how it's happening in my life, I can only encourage you to do the same thing. You know, it's funny because we're always looking at other people and trying to emulate other people based on the level of success that we think that they possess. But you don't know what cross they had to bear. You don't know what they had to go through to get to where they are. And so it's so important that we, number one, focus on ourselves. Right? Focus on you. Focus on your journey. Focus on your story, because it's going to be your story that gets you to wherever you're going. You got to be able to just dismiss all distractions. All distractions are equal. I don't care where they come from. And so you're starting your morning this morning. I know that many of us are very impressionable when we first get up. I don't know how long you guys been up. I've been up since about 6:30. But in the morning, we're most impressionable. And so I'm doing this, I'm having this conversation, I'm sending this message to you early in the morning because I want you to be lifted up. I want you to be inspired. I want you to have an amazing day on purpose. I want you to use this time in the morning before you start interacting with coworkers or partners or children or just anybody. I want you to focus on you and where you're going. What do you want your day to look like? Maybe you don't have all the details, but you just decide that it's going to be a good day. Like when you make decisions, you know, these are about needlepoint moves, right? It's like small decisions every second of the day. And so you have to be conscious, you have to be aware, you have to be mindful of what is going on in you, around you. And things are going to happen to you, around you, but you have to focus on what's happening in you. That's what I want to say, because whatever is happening in you is going to project on the outside. So I'm just encouraging you at 8:16 this morning to get your game face on and focus on, if it's nothing else that you have on that schedule, I want you to focus on having an amazing day on purpose. I'm saying this slowly because it's almost becoming the norm for people to say this. I'm saying it slowly because I want you to think about it, about how do you do that on purpose without interruption, without getting distracted. Like when you're doing it on purpose, you're not allowing anything to interfere with your narrow tunnel vision on having an amazing day on purpose. There's nothing that can throw you off your game. There's nothing that can come in your way. You have to be all the way in. And when you decide to have a good day, that's going to keep you focused. It's going to keep you positive. You're going to see a shift throughout your day. There's going to be distractions. They're going to come. You just have to get your mind in a good place right now in the morning. So when it does come, you can protect yourself, right? You can stand up to the enemy and you can defend yourself and keep it moving and keep it moving. Yesterday was a powerful day, the day before that, but it's only because I decided that that is what it was going to be. I can only talk to you guys about the things that I'm actively doing. It's nothing that I read in a book. It's happening in real life. If you see that people are happy around you, genuinely happy and enjoying life, it's because they're making small decisions like this, like having an amazing day on purpose, making a list of their goals for the day, and just focusing on getting that done, irregardless of anything else negative that is happening around them. There are people that are watching you, that are watching your example. So be reminded that your walk is going to be mirrored by somebody. And how do you want that to look? How do you want to show up to the world today? So I just wanted to kind of provoke you to start thinking about how you can position yourself to not just have an amazing day, but to set some goals and start pushing towards them and take massive action, and understand that this is not about always focusing on the big grand prize, the end goal. It's really about the small wins, moment by moment by moment. So stay focused, be inspired, and have an amazing day on purpose.